My lovers, within 7 days, this is exactly what's going to happen. All right, let's see what this is. Ooh, we have rejection. Okay, so it definitely could be that you are going to be rejected by someone, or something's going to happen that is going to bring up a rejection wound. That definitely could happen. But I also see here, I want you to draw your attention to these windows. And these windows look like the windows of a church, right? An institution. So for me, I'm also getting the message that you're going to reject or deconstruct completely something that you may have hold on to, some sort of programming that you may have been, I wouldn't say coerced, but maybe manipulated into believing, and then it no longer aligns with who you are and what you know to be true for you. All right, let's pull some cards on this and let's see where this is going. Not what I thought would come out. Spirit, could you just expand upon this rejection card? What is this all about? Now we have an Empress in reverse. And when we see this Empress in reverse, we can even talk about a dysfunctional or toxic mother, or it can talk about a karmic energy in your life or third party energy in your life, but it could also represent the energy of codependence, right? Not loving yourself completely. What else is here? We have here a Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, so third party energy coming through, and there might have been a situation with a third party that may have been stressing you out. What else is going on? I'm getting all the messages. We have a Page of Pentacles, a fresh start for you, but that can also be somebody reaching out to you, a third party. And what else is happening? And we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. You know what I'm getting with this? I'm getting two messages. Okay? I'm getting a message for people who do not have a third party connected to them or their connection. And I'm getting a message for people who do have a third party that's connected to them or their connection. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. Or it could even be both. Maybe there's a message about you and a message for you. So let's roll. All right. So the first thing that I'm getting is that there is something that you were made to believe in. Okay. Whether it is messaging about your self-worth, who you are, what you should be in this life, there's some sort of messaging around that that may have made you very unhappy or may have put you in some dysfunctional situations in the past, right? This is you. Within the next 7 days, Spirit is saying, you are going to start your life afresh. You are going to reject this ideology, this programming, this negative self-talk completely. I'm going to ask Spirit, what's going to happen that's going to make this drastic and sudden change? That's going to make this aha moment for viewer. All right. Spirit saying it's going to be the intervention of the divine that creates this aha moment, right? You're going to realize just suddenly your worth, your destiny, your purpose, exactly what you need to be. It is going to be your spirit guides, your ancestors, whoever is your connection to the light, whoever you conceive to be the divine or conceptualized to be the divine. It is going to be a direct intervention by them that makes you realize that all this negative self-talk that you've been giving yourself, these things that you're programmed to believe about yourself, about the world, about government, whatever it is, that it is all not part of your truth, and you're going to reject it completely. For those persons, let me ask Spirit, what's a sign that you can expect, or a sign that you will see? Let me go now. I'll go into these cards. What's a sign that you're going to see within the next 7 days that's going to signal to you that you have to pay attention to this moment, or that this has come to pass? What's a sign that you can look for? Okay, we have a choice. Let me see. What's a sign that you can look for? Okay, and we have the ascended masters. Okay, so they're going to be sending you signs. And let's see, what are these signs? Okay, it could be that random people who are not of your belief system. So let's be quite clear, who are not of your belief system are going to meet you just randomly, right? And you guys are going to have a conversation that is going to be one of your spirit guides either influencing them, or one of your spirit guides in this guise that's going to drop these gems of knowledge within your psyche. Okay, so the first sign you're going to see, it's an encounter with someone who is of a different belief system than you. What else can you look for? Spirit is saying that you may see white doves, okay? You may also see a fountain. You may see a white house. Maybe it's a white house, I don't know. You may see a street player specifically playing the violin, okay? Or you may see someone in a light blue suit. Spirit is saying, pay attention to that particular moment, because that's going to be a pivotal moment for your happiness. The next message that is coming through is for those of you who there's a third party connected to your connection. Spirit is saying this person is going to reach out. For some of you, it is going to be through a text, phone call. Some of you, they're going to show up on your job or on the street or at your home. Hopefully not. That's stalker vibes. And for some of you, it is going to be a psychic message. Now, let's ask Spirit, why is this person reaching out to you at this time? And what can you expect them to say? Why is this person reaching out to you? Why is this person reaching out to you? We have the lawyer, persuasive and sharp. He'll argue your way into your heart and out of taking out the trash. So they're coming to broker some sort of deal, right? They're coming to broker some sort of deal. It feels like they feel like you might be intruding too much on their connection, or it could be that karmic connection is at a breaking point. So they're trying to broker your disinterest or your retreat in some sort of way. So they've come here to make a deal. Seems like everybody wants to make a deal right now, right? Oh, you know what? Let me use the tarot. I love this deck. All right. So what's this deal that they want to make right now? What do they want to say? We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Cease and desist. Cease and desist. That's what they want to say. Cease and desist. Whatever you're doing, you need to stop. Okay? Clearly, your judgment is off. You're not thinking clearly. All right? So you just need to stop right now. That's what they want you to know. Right? They want you to know that you're not thinking too clear. In the head, they want you to stop your interference, right? They hate the conflict that you are bringing into their relationship. Everything that they're experiencing in the relationship right now is because of you, and they want you to also go no contact with your person, right? You are interfering in their relationship. That's what they want to say. And you need to go no contact. You need to stop reaching out. And in fact, they may have already instructed your person to block you because they don't want you guys communicating. So this is what they're reaching out to say. So as I said, for some of you, it's definitely they're going to be doing this in person. Others expect a text message or phone call, and others you're going to get this in the dream state, and it's going to be absolutely loud and clear. All right. What does Spirit want you to do when you receive this offer? What does Spirit want you to do here? We have the Lovers. So stay in the vibration of love. In fact, you don't even have to react to this person. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Stay on your throne, right? Stay on your throne. Don't let anybody make you act out of character. And in fact, maybe the best response might be no response, or a poker face. Just remember, Spirit saying, just remember exactly who you are. This person is coming forward because they sense that you are winning. Not like it was a competition, but they sense that, the tide is turning in your favor. So they've come here to interfere. It's like a last ditch effort, okay? It's just a sign of desperation. So you don't even have to react to this person. You are a queen, right? Or king, or they, right? A royal they. You don't have to react to this person. They're just being desperate right now. They don't know what to do about the situation. So they're just making like a Hail Mary effort, right? So you don't have to respond. You just say they're sitting on your throne. And in fact, your poker face might bother them more than any cuss out that you can give to this person. Okay? All right. And in the midst of all of this, so this third party wants you to stop. But what does your person have to say about this whole situation here right now? What does your person have to say? We have retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. And I feel like the other reason why this person is coming through is because they feel energetically that your person has pulled back, right? So as I said, this is this person just getting really desperate. They feel that vacuum, they feel that void. So they're just trying to do what they can to save the relationship, save the connection that they're in, okay? All right. What does your person have to say about all of this? Passion. Try something that you've never done before. So they're letting you know they're shifting things up, right? And it feels like they realize that they can't do the same thing over and over again, and expect different results, right? So they're committing to doing things differently, and maybe also that this difference has this person in panic mode. What else we have here? Obstacle. Unhealed wounds are blocking movement forward. Okay, so your person's taking accountability for, their half of what may have happened in this relationship. And they realize now that they allowed their past trauma, past pain, and old baggage to interfere in this connection. That's something that they are trying to deal with at this time. They're trying to do something differently, right? We have faith. This is a destined partnership. So Spirit wants to. So destiny comes out in this deck, and then we have destiny here again. So your person knows that you're the one. They know that you guys are deeply and spiritually connected, and they are making a decision about this connection as we speak. And again, this might also be fueling this third party's response. Okay, all right. Now, what does Spirit want you to do besides just having poker face and no response? Because this person is coming forward to steal your energy. Okay, this is an energy vampire. So Spirit is saying you have to gray rocket, gray wall, gray rock, whatever it is, do not respond to this person. What does Spirit want you to know? We have suffering, divine teachers. And Spirit is saying, like, everything that you've gone through has not been in vain. It's all been to mold you, to refine you, to teach you the lessons that you came here to learn. Okay? And nothing is ever in vain if you do learn those lessons. All right? So Spirit said, look back on this connection, right? Even this connection with this third party, and see what you are meant to learn in this relationship. And we have here loss. All right, maybe you're dealing with a sense of loss right now. Maybe it's something connected to this connection. Maybe it's something outside of this connection. We did get a message from someone who had passed on like over the weekend. So there's a sense of loss there. But Spirit is saying, that right now there's a lot of grace that is coming through from the universe to help you with this grief at this time, help you navigate this situation where you may have felt the loss of this person. So, and it also, with these circles here, it makes me think, like what goes around comes around, right? So if there's someone that may have precipitated or caused this loss, know that they're getting their just desserts. And if you have lost something, Spirit is saying that something better, something more beautiful, something more wholesome is going to be granted upon to you. It's going to be restored. Okay, so your losses aren't going to be in vain. There's something even better that's coming in for you. Okay. What's also happening in the next 7 days is that there's a sale on my channel. So you can check out if you want a reading or if you need a clearing of some sort, whether it's an ancestral clearing or personal clearing. There is a sale on my website. At this time, I'll put the link down below. Otherwise, can I ask you guys to subscribe to the channel, put a comment down below if this resonates with you. Let me know what's going on with you guys. Take care. Much love.